Hello, welcome to the News Podcast Daily and following today's top stories.
Vietnamese leaders meet U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Deputy Foreign Minister Phạm Quang Vinh attends events that take place in Cambodia as part of ASEAN Ministers' meeting. Work starts on Chinese-invested fiber plant in Quảng Ninh Province.
United States Secretary of State Hillary Clinton started a two-day visit to Vietnam on July 10th. The Vietnamese party and government leaders met with the U.S. top diplomats in Hanoi on the same day.
At a reception hosted by Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng, the U.S. top diplomat expressed her pleasure to return to Vietnam. She highly valued Vietnam's increasing position and role in the region and in the world. She said the U.S. administration wants to further strengthen the effective multifaceted cooperation with regional mechanisms and countries, including Vietnam. She noted the strong development of economic, trade, educational, and training relations between the two countries is encouraging U.S. businesses to invest in the Vietnamese market. The Vietnamese party leader welcomed the visit, the third made by Clinton since 2010. He said he is pleased with the progresses made by the two countries in their multifaceted cooperation, especially in economics and trade, since they established diplomatic ties in 1995. Trọng affirmed that the U.S. is an important partner of Vietnam. Trọng and Clinton exchanged views on some regional and international issues of common concern, including maintaining regional peace and stability. The two sides affirmed the importance of strengthening cooperation at regional and international forums. In her meeting with Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng, Clinton said the U.S. attaches importance to strengthening multifaceted cooperation with Vietnam, including economic, trade, and investment ties. Prime Minister Dũng noted that Vietnam prioritizes fostering cooperation with the U.S. in economics, trade, investment, science, technology, education, training, health, environment, and humanitarian issues. Dũng and Clinton also exchanged views on recent developments in the East Sea and Greater Mekong sub-region cooperation. They emphasized the importance of maintaining peace, stability, and cooperation, as well as ensuring maritime freedom, security, and safety in the East Sea. The two sides affirmed that the East Sea sovereignty disputes should be solved by peaceful means on the basis of international laws, particularly the 1982 UN Convention on the Law of the Sea and strict implementation of the Declaration on Conduct of the Parties in the East Sea towards a code of conduct in the East Sea. The U.S. Secretary of State said she is concerned about recent developments in the East Sea and affirmed that the U.S. government strongly supports the right of coastal states in their exclusive economic zones and continental shelves under the UN Convention. On the same day, Prime Minister Dũng met representatives from more than 20 U.S. businesses who accompanied Clinton to Vietnam. The government leader affirmed that Vietnam will create favorable conditions for foreign investors, including those from the U.S., to operate effectively in the country. The U.S. businesses expressed their belief in Vietnam's cooperation prospects. They said they want to expand business in the country.
Also on July 10th, Foreign Minister Phạm Bình Minh and United States Secretary of State Hillary Clinton held talks. They agreed to strengthen ties in science, technology, education and training, health and environment.
The U.S. Secretary of State said the two sides will continue efforts to upgrade their relationship to the level of a strategic partnership. Foreign Minister Minh suggested the U.S. government remove trade barriers against Vietnamese products, soon recognize Vietnam as a market economy, and grant the generalized system of preferences to the country. He said he hopes that the U.S. will increase support for the country in addressing the war consequences, especially in the issues of Agent Orange dioxin. The two sides affirmed to continue contributing to maintaining peace, stability, and cooperation in the East Sea. At a press briefing after the talks, Hillary said the U.S. has increased its financial commitment and put forth a long-term plan for addressing the consequences of Agent Orange dioxin left by the war in Vietnam. On the same day, Clinton attended the 20th anniversary of the U.S. government's Fulbright program in Vietnam at the Hanoi Foreign Trade University and joined a meeting with the Vietnamese and U.S. business communities.
A series of events took place in the Cambodian city of Phnom Penh on July 10th as part of the ASEAN ministers' meeting. Deputy Foreign Minister Phạm Quang Vinh led the Vietnamese delegation to the events.
The ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting with partners China, Japan, and the Republic of Korea stressed the need to effectively implement the joint statement on East Asia cooperation and ASEAN Plus 3 working plan for the 2007-2017 period. They held the decision made by ASEAN Plus 3 finance ministers to increase budget for the implementation of the agreement on Chiang Mai Initiative from $120 million to $240 million. They proposed to implement soon the ASEAN Plus 3 Emergency Rights Reserve Agreement signed last October and take measures to ensure trade pacts between ASEAN and its partners to keep on track. Deputy Foreign Minister Vinh praised the development of the ASEAN Plus 3 relations and the active participation and important contribution of China, Japan, and the Republic of Korea in the cooperation process. He asked the partners to continue assisting the group to build an ASEAN community and strengthen regional links to narrow the development gap and support the association's central role at regional forums. The 5th Mekong-Japan Foreign Ministers meeting discussed orientations for future cooperation activities. It approved the Mekong-Japan Action Plan to realize the 2012 Tokyo Strategy. It held the establishment of a mechanism on Deputy Foreign Ministerial meeting between Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam to deal with difficulties and promote development of the East-West Economic Corridor. The second Mekong, the Republic of Korea Foreign Ministers meeting convened later the same day. It agreed to implement some pilot projects in 6 priority areas, namely infrastructure, information technology, green growth, water resource development, agriculture and rural development, and human resource development. The ministers agreed to hold the Mekong, the Republic of Korea Business Forum in 2013 and named 2014 as the year of Mekong Republic of Korea exchange.
The United States Navy Military Sealift Command's hospital shipped US-UN Maxi tied up at Cửa Lò port on July 10th to provide humanitarian and civic assistance throughout Nghệ An province as part of Pacific Partnership 2012.
The ship's company contains over 1,200 multinational members, both services and civilian. A number of pre-planned engagements will be carried out with the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force amphibious ship Osumi between July 10 and 24th. They include 2 engineering, 6 medical and dental, and 4 veterinary civil action programs, as well as 3 biomedical repairs and 3 subject matter expert engagements. The Pacific Partnership 2012 team's focus is on Hưng Nguyên District of Nghệ An, providing medical and dental care at some district's primary schools.
Hong Textile Group of China started the construction of a fiber plant at the Haiyan Industrial Zone in Mong Cái City of Quảng Ninh Province on July 10.
The project, The biggest foreign direct investment so far in Guangdong province is carried out with a total investment capital of $300 million. Its annual capacity is expected to reach around 140,000 tons. The plant is scheduled to officially come into operation in the third quarter of 2013. The investors said they will create up to 7,000 jobs for local people after completion.
And this is the end of the news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.